Hi guys, it's me Jace, and I'm back with another tutorial, and this time it's for a bracelet. It's called MOSAIC Bracelet. This was created by the wonderful Adele Griffiths, and the name was suggested by Suzanne Looms. Both accounts are fabulous and fantastic. I think you should follow them. But again, this was created by Adele Griffiths, who is one of my favorites. She created one of the very first beaded projects that I was interested in and really made. It was the Rambling Roses. That is also available on my channel. And this time I'm doing a tutorial for something that is going to be very challenging for many of you. Okay, this one should I suggest really use limited edition bands. Let me get my other sample. I made it using flat bands. It also looks beautiful, although I noticed that it tends to bunch up in the middle more than this. So if you will notice there, it kind of has this bump, but for here it's just in the middle. So I don't know, maybe you, depending on how your hands work, maybe you can make it look better. But I love it in LE. It looks more flat and balanced. And here, for example, like for the flat bands, look at what happens. It's not even, and I don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out. But on the other side, it's flat, so it's kind of weird. So, but with this, everything is the same. It's equally distributed. So you might just want to try it in both. But let me warn you that although this is an intermediate bracelet, not super easy, but also not super difficult, it requires you to be very patient with holding the bands because it can get very tight. So you have to be patient in holding them tight, because if ever that you miss or you kind of let go of one band, you might have a difficult time tracking which part it is already, and you'll end up doing it from the very beginning again. So right now I am already telling you, you do it slow and you do it carefully, and I strongly suggest only using a double tipped hook, because there is no way to transfer this easily. You might be able to, but the tension is going to be too much. Okay, so anyway, let's get started. I think that's too much rambling. To make it easier, we will just use two colors. Two colors. Oh dear, what is happening to me? Okay, I'm going to use the pearl limited edition and the gold mint. Okay, so let us start with the white. And for the bottom, just so you know, I use two, because if you only use one, see, it's so thin. I don't find it strong enough when it's that thin. So I prefer to double the cap bands, only for the cap band. So do not get confused. I'm doubling the cap bands because I want because I want it strong. Oh dear, I am again mumbling nonsense. Okay, so this is a cap band. You can do one, you can do two. It's up to you. I'm doing two. Then you get your next color, place it on your hook, and loop the cap band on it. Okay. Then before you close it, you put back the first this cap band on the first one. God, the first cap band, the first half of the cap band. Okay, you captured it, then you close it like that, and then just hold it so it doesn't slide off. You get the pearl white, and then you loop these two over, so so that it won't slip under the white. You pull on the green first. The best way to do this is just pull down and then there. Okay, I just do that because sometimes the green slips under the white. And then now you hold down green down, and then you just slide it over, and then recapture or place back the green again together with your pearl white. You're supposed to have something that looks like that. Okay, that's how it's supposed to look. Now scoot this over to the other side. I'm sorry. Okay, now you will work with this and capture that cap band again, remove, then get the other half and put it back, and then you get your white again. Now you can loop this green first, there, hold it down, then the white. Okay, then now you can put back the two, the green and the white. Ta-da! Okay, there's no pattern yet. Okay, we are just starting off the bracelet. Okay, so now you've got 6. Okay, you will cross the 2 middle bands, but mind how you cross the bands, because what will happen is that you will keep that consistency all throughout the bracelet. Okay, so if it is going to be right over the left, then it should always be the right over the left. Okay, see that, right? Keep track of that. Okay. Okay, my hands look so dry. I don't know why, it's so weird. This lighting. Maybe I should get better lighting. Makes my hands look horrible. Okay, anyway, don't mind it. As long as you learn the bracelet. Okay, then you get your mint again. We are adding alternate colors, so there's no way you should get confused, because after the green and then the white and then the green and then the white again. Place this on your hook. Sorry. Place this on your hook and then loop these 3 in the same order. Do not ever switch. Okay, there. And then you just put back the last 2. Okay, the white and the green. By the way, please follow the same colors first, because you can get very confused. Okay, and then you go to the other side. Get another green. So remember that you have 3 here as well. Okay, this is not part, because that was just part of the one you added. So now you get the green and then you unloop these 3, the first 3 there. Then you reclaim the last 2 as well. There. You're supposed to have 6. Okay, you will cross the middle bands again, and remember, it should be the same direction as the one below it, so it's now left over right. So this one goes left over right, because that is how it looks on the white underneath it. Okay, you get another band which is going to be white. Okay, and then you unloop these 3 on it. Now comes the change in the pattern. You will now turn your hook around, pull down this green, okay, go under, and you see that first white, that very first white, whatever is the very first band, from inside, you will pick it up. Pick it up, okay, and then go back up. You're supposed to have it that way. Okay, and then you put back the last 2 again, which are the green and the white. See? That's what you're supposed to have. Okay, you have 4 now on that side. You have 4 on that side now. You now push to the other side and work with these 3. You will now go to the other side. Okay. Then we add a band for these 3. Same step as the one on the left. You unloop these 3 bands. Turn your hook around. Push down that green and go under like that. See? Then pick up that white that you see, that very first white. See that white there, and then go up. You have to be careful, because I noticed that there was a time my hook went here. and that's wrong. So it will always have to be in the middle of that. Okay, then you reclaim the last two. Ta-da! And now you have a total of 8 bands. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and from now on, as Adele said, the pattern begins. Okay, so this is the start of the pattern. 8 bands on the hook each time. So you should never make a mistake. And that is why it is hard to transfer. Because 8 bands, all very tight. And it will get tighter and tighter. So the longer it becomes, it will get tighter. So be ready for your fingers to be sore. And so now we start. Is step 1. You will, step 1 is you cross the middle bands first. Which means this is right over left again. So this is going to be the right over the left. You cross it that way. The crossing has to always be the same way. Remember that. Okay? So now you will always work with 4 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get your next band, which is your gold mint, and you unloop all 4. Okay, this is what makes the fingers sore. Because it's tight, you will have to pull on the bands one by one. Okay, but the result is going to be beautiful. And then now comes the turning around of the hook again. So you will always go inside these 2 and pick up the band that is under, which is now just 1 band. From here on, it will always be just 1 band. Pick it up, bring it up, then reclaim the last 2. Ta-da! We shall now push to work on the other side. And I am sleepy. Okay. Get another gold mint. And unloop these 4, remaining 4. So we unloop 1, 2. Oops, that's part of it, but it slid off before the second one. So this one first, 3, and then 4. Okay, so you have 4 bands. Now it's getting tighter. You will go in between these 2 again and pick up the one under. See, and then you close it by reclaiming these last 2. There you go. It is starting. Get your white again. Oh wait, sorry, cross this first. Cross the ones in the middle first. Never forget to cross, because I tend to forget that also. So don't forget to cross, and then you unloop the 4. So it's basically the same steps. It's you cross, you unloop, you pick up. 3 steps, I think. 3 major steps. So you now go in between these 2 and pick up the one under it. Okay, and then you close it with the last 2. See, later on when this gets tight, you will have to pull it one by one somehow to give it a little bit more space. It's now getting very tight. So you get another pile and you unloop the 4 bands. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you go into the 2 and pick up the one under, and then close it with the last 2. Okay, you will see that it's now getting really tight here. So it gets a bit weird. Just have to adjust your bands. Then you just pull it a little to give it a little bit more allowance there. Just keep doing that. It'll help somehow, I guess. There. See? So you will cross the middle bands again, always following the pattern of the one underneath. just like that. Wait, hold on, let me fix it. Why is it so? Anyway, yeah, it's correct there. So you get your gold mint now, and then loop these four. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Go into the middle of the two, pick up the one underneath, and then you close. Oops, sorry, the last two. There you go. No wonder I only had 3 there. Okay. There, and then you go to the other side. And you work with these 4 again. Then you get your gold mint and then loop those 4 bands. Three, 4. And then you pick up the one under. It's hard when it's slipping to a different side. Okay, go there, pick up the one under, and then pick up the last 2. Okay, getting a bit tight. So this is what will make your fingers sore, but see, it's starting to foam. I actually love this design. Okay, just do maybe 2 more and then I'll show you how to close it, because it's really just the same all over. It's not gonna be complicated. Very easy actually. So you cross these 2 middle bands again. There. Oop. I keep going out of focus. It's so hard. I have to move my camera somewhere closer. It's really, my arms are extending too far and it's starting to be uncomfortable. Anyway, unloop these 2, followed by the next 2 with the crossband, just like that. Go in the middle, pick up that middle band, pick up there, and reclaim the last 2, just like that. Okay, see, then you go to the other side. I guess you more or less see what I'm doing now. It's all the same. So the steps are not hard, like I said. It's more of just getting those bands in order all the time and making sure you have a neat bracelet. Okay, it's there. Okay, basically that's it. I am not able to make a very long one because this bracelet takes a very long time to make. So you will really have to just keep doing that over and over and over again, and nothing really changes. Okay, so now when you reach the end of your bracelet, you will have to just cross the middle bands again. Just cross those 2. Okay, then pick up another green gold mint. Just get those 4 like you were beginning again. So you have those 4, but you won't pick up the middle anymore. Instead you will just reclaim the last 2, just like that. See? Okay, and then go to the other side, get the last 4, and reclaim the last 2. So then you've got that bracelet. And then just loop all of these on a single band or double band. It depends on how strong you want your bracelet to be. There you go. I would double it if I were you, so that it's the same as this. So that's your stitch and time bracelet. Okay, when you're done, you can just do this, like pull it out, then pull it up again, pull it out, and pull it up again, and then it flattens. Okay, looks really pretty, very beautiful. See, if you make it this short, it could probably be an earring. That would be an earring. But I super like it. I could not make it too long because it's really going to take us forever. We've already taken 20 minutes with just that segment, so you can imagine how long it will take you to finish this. But I encourage you because it is gorgeous. Okay, so just be patient, have some, and please don't put moisturizer first because you will not be able to make it. That's why my hands are dry, I guess. I couldn't put any lotion on my hands because if you do, oh, you won't be able to do this. Okay, so anyway, this is the MOSAIC bracelet by Adele Griffiths, and if you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez, MOSAIC bracelet, and Adele.Griffiths, Adele Griffiths. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, message me. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.